Hi students, I am Dr. M. Sampath, Assistant Professor of Economics, Hindustan College of Arts and Science, Chennai. Today I am going to present on the topic of poverty in our India. So before we are going to discuss about poverty, causes and consequences, we just know about meaning of poverty. Yes, this picture shows you about the poverty and the situation. Now we are going to discuss about the meaning of poverty. Poverty is a situation, it is a social phenomenon in which a section of the society is unable to fulfill even its basic necessities of life. This slide shows you the poverty situation. There is 27 crores of the people in our India lives in poverty. That is, 1 in 5 Indians is poor in our India. Among these, 80% of the people India's poor live in rural area. Yes, this slide shows you which is the poorest state in our India. Yes, the Chhattisgarh is the very poorest state in India. There is 39.93% of the people lives in poverty in India. Yes, this is the worst 10 states in our India, which is the top 10 worst states in our India. The first position is Chhattisgarh, that is 37.9% of people lives in poverty, and Jharkhand, Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha, Assam, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka. These states occupies the top 10 worst 10 states in our India. Yes, in these states there are many of people are living in poverty. Yes, this is the types of poverty. Next slide shows you the types of poverty. There are two types of poverty. One is absolute poverty, second one is relative poverty. Absolute poverty, there is a basic needs unable to fulfill the basic needs, that is the absolute poverty. It is based on not sufficient satisfied by the people, right? Then relative poverty, it is related to another. It is compared between the two nations people. That is, they cannot maintain or equivalent to others in the other nations. It is based on standard of living of the people in the country. One country to another country has been compared, so it is called relative poverty. Yes, that is a measurement of poverty. The measurement of poverty, it is based on the measurement is based on the life expectancy, mortality, maternality, safe drinking water, pure air, women empowerment, energy consumption, literacy, asset holding, sanitation, primary health facilities, clean surroundings. On these basis, the poverty can be measured in our India. It is not only in our India, it is globally is common for measurement of poverty. Then this slide shows you the poverty line. Yes, for measurement of poverty, there is a line has been fixed, that is above poverty line and below poverty line is mentioned. That is, the eminent persons are represents and they are create the poverty line. According to Tendulkar, monthly per capita expenditure in rural area 816 and urban area 1000. It is the line has been fixed. Those who are not able to spend per month in this category, they comes under the poverty, that is a below poverty line. And according to Rangarajan, the monthly expenditure family of 5, that is the family consists of 5 persons, they are not able to spend per month 4,860 in rural area and 7,035 in urban area. Those are not fulfilled, those who are not spend this money per month, they are called poor. And Alag and Lagdawala creates poverty line on the basis of calories intake. Yes, the rural area people, those who are not able to intake the calories 2,400, and in urban area people 2,100 is the yardstick. So those who are not able to intake these calories per day, they are called poor. And these are the main causes of poverty in India. Yes, there are 4 causes we mentioned here, that is climatical factors, demographic factors, personal causes and economic causes. Yes, the first position occupies the climate factors. Yes, the climate creates a person in rich or in poor. Yes, the climate factors like drought, and flood, famine, these type of climatical factors creates the poverty in a nation. Particularly in our India, Indian agriculture has depending more on climatical factors. That's why the climatical factors creates a poverty in our India. Second factor, demographic factors consist of two, that is rapid growth of population and size of family. Yes, the population growth is one of the important factors creates poverty in our India. Yes, the population growth is increased day by day in our country, and size of family also increases day by day. That's why we are not able to provide the employment opportunities for the people. And personal causes consist of again two, that is lack of motivation and idleness. Yes, the people are lack of motivated, and then idleness creates the poverty. And then economic causes, low agricultural productivity. Being an agrarian economy, our economy is faced the poverty because of low agricultural productivity in our nation. And then unequal distribution of land and other assets. Yes, the land and other assets are not equally distributed in our India. It may cause for creates the poverty. And then decline of village industries also creates the poverty, and immobility of labor from rural area to urban area because of illiteracy, lack of awareness for these type of reasons, and lack of employment opportunities also creates the poverty. So these are the main causes of poverty in our India. And for reduction of these poverty, our government, our central government and state governments creates various programs, and they have implemented to poverty alleviation. They are called poverty alleviation programs. Right? From the 1978, the integrated rural development program has introduced. After that, various programs has introduced like training of youth for self-employment, rural landless employee guarantee program, million wells scheme, and like Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana and employment assurance scheme. So these type of programs has introduced for alleviation of poverty in our India by the central government. And presently in operations like self-employment program, wage employment program, urban employment anti-poverty program. So these type of programs are creates and implemented by the government of India for reducing the poverty. And because of this implementation of various programs for reduction of poverty, the result is almost a satisfactory level. Declining trend of poverty in our India. This slide shows you how it has been declining poverty in our India. Yes, in the 1993 there is 45.3% of people were lived in poverty, and then 2004 it is reduced to 37.2, 2009 to 10 reduced to 29.8, and 11 to 12 reduced to 21.9, and as on 2019 the poverty is estimated and announced by the government of India, 6.7% is the poverty rate in our India. So that's all the poverty. So we will meet in the next class in another topic. Thank you all.